Girl followed her father every day, playing the violin out on the streets. The tips they received were the only thing keeping them afloat. Her father, Ali, had a younger brother, a renowned violin virtuoso, but the two had long-cut ties. The girl's name was Aslan. Ali had been diagnosed with a terminal illness, so he wanted to spend his final days passing his craft on to her. The next day, Ali went to see Mahir, but Mahir greeted him with nothing but cold distance. Mahir still couldn't let go of the day Ali abandoned him, leaving him alone on that ship. But Ali still made his plea, hoping Mahir would take care of Aslan. Mahir rejected him outright.
Ölüyorum ben.
Ali wasn't afraid of dying. He was afraid of leaving Aslan with no one. Back home, Mahir couldn't shake the past. He wanted no part of those old wounds. One night, Ali began coughing violently. Everyone feared the worst. Seeing Aslan cry tore Ali apart. At just 8 years old, Aslan became an orphan. She poured her grief into music, playing one last piece for her father. Before Ali passed, he told her that as long as she played the violin, he would always be there listening. From then on, Aslan carried her violin everywhere. One day, Annie from the orphanage came to find her. Because Ali's friends had no legal right to raise her, she would be taken to the orphanage, unless a direct relative adopted her. So Ali's friends went to Mahir's home for help. They told him the news of Ali's death and asked him to handle the paperwork while they continued taking care of Aslan. But Mahir turned them away without hesitation. His wife, Suna, accused him of being heartless.
Bu dünyada senden ve senin müziğinden çok daha önemli şeyler var. Yalnız kalmış bir kız çocuğu.
Mahir pulled out an old photo of him and his brother. Even though he resented Ali, his death still hit him hard. In the end, Mahir filed the paperwork. Ali's friends waited at the door for Aslan, grateful that Mahir had stepped in. But Annie suddenly informed Mahir that the orphanage would be doing random check-ins to verify the child's living conditions, which meant, for now, Mahir had to bring Aslan home. But Aslan refused to go inside. Suna gently comforted her, and Aslan finally felt a small sense of safety. That night, Aslan slept on the couch, and Suna even asked Mahir to keep his voice down. Late into the night, Aslan woke up and tried to sneak out, but the door alarm woke Mahir.
Bak çocuk, gel seninle bir anlaşma yapalım. Sen bana zorluk çıkarma, ben de seni evine en kısa sürede ulaştırmanın bir yolunu bulayım, anlaştık mı?
The two reached an agreement, but Aslan could only sleep if she held her father's violin. Suna and Aslan quickly grew close. Then the lawyer called, saying the orphanage had discovered the fake adoption, but Suna insisted that the adoption was real.
Biz aslında Özlem'in artık bizimle yaşamasına karar verdik.
She dressed Aslan like a little princess and took her to the evening gala. It was clear Suna already saw her as her own child. During the performance, Aslan playfully tapped a fork to the rhythm, and when Mahir finished his piece, her antics left him embarrassed. The lawyer congratulated Mahir on officially adopting Aslan, leaving him stunned. That night, Mahir and Suna argued, and his words cut deeply. Suna had given up her dream of becoming a pianist to marry him, yet he treated her this way. She left in anger. The next morning, when Mahir headed out the door, he realized he still had to care for Aslan, so he took her with him to the theater. Aslan wanted to join the ensemble, but Mahir wouldn't allow it and sent her outside to play instead. He had no time for her now. Aslan eyed the snacks in a vending machine, but she didn't have any money, until she came up with an idea. People adored her street performance, but a homeless man stole all the cash. Meanwhile, Mahir was searching for her everywhere. He finally stopped her in her tracks, and seeing how hungry she was, he cooked her some noodles. Though he wasn't much of a cook, Aslan still missed Suna's dishes. That night, Mahir tried composing, but he had no patience left. Looking at Suna's photo, he finally understood how wrong he'd been, yet he couldn't bring himself to call her. Seeing his brother's battered violin and Aslan asleep beside it, Mahir felt something shift, a willingness to let her into his life. And he remembered Suna's words. There's more to cherish in this world than music alone.